So I seem to have a lot of problems with my dog around the stairs. My dog is afraid of the stairs, he doesn't want to approach the stairs. Or my dog likes to run, just flies up and down the stairs, bolts, down the stairs, bolts up the stairs. How do I get my dog to be safe around the stairs? Something to keep in mind is, first off, the stairs are one place we tend not to give any directions. We tend not to do any work around the stairs because it becomes the one place the dog has never had to listen. If the dog is afraid of the stairs, keep in mind that we see binocular, dogs see peripheral. So when they approach an enclosure like this, it closes in. In other words, we see the entrance, so we walk through. They see the edges, so as they come through, it closes in, they duck down because they don't like it. Aside from the fact the stairs will just provoke that natural instinct to want to climb, so they want to run, one way or the other. So, what do I do? How am I going to make my dog safe around the stairs? There's a few exercises, a few steps we can take so that your dog gets comfortable and safe around the stairs. One of the first steps is we're going to work on the approach. So we taught the dog to heel. Heel is this position by your side, so the dog should know that that's its safe place. You tell me to heel, I come next to you, I walk by your side, so everything's okay. So now we're going to walk back and forth and work on approaching the stairs. We walk to the stairs. Come on. We're going to walk towards the stairs and then we're going to walk away. We're going to get the dog comfortable in the environment of the entrance. We're going to get the dogs comfortable around the stairs, and I would have the dog do maybe a sit-stay at the bottom, sit-stay at the top. Just get them comfortable. So as they learn to approach, pretty soon to come up is not such a big deal. And we're going to sit. Sit. Good dog. So you get comfortable on the approach, you get comfortable around the entrance of the stairs. The more comfortable your dog gets, so now you can walk around the entrance, they don't resist, they can come up the first few steps, no problem. Now we're just going to spend some time here and get comfortable in this environment. For young puppies, or depending on your dog's temperament, put a little food on every step and let them kind of eat their way up and down the stairs is very good. Some dogs won't fall for it, some will. So that's the step. We get comfortable. If I'm going to sit here, I'm just going to hang out for a few minutes, let the dog get comfortable in this environment. Because again, fight or flight. Dogs don't like to be enclosed like this where they don't feel they can choose flight. So maybe we'll have a little chew bone and I would sit here on the step and hold the bone, or just give a good reward and get the dog comfortable in the environment of the stairs. So now inside or out can pretty much be the same thing. You get the dog comfortable with the environment of the stairs. We get the dog comfortable with the approach and the entrance of the stairs. Now, there's a great exercise we call one step. So before we approach that, what we do is we again use heel and have the dog just heel, just walk up the stairs. We start with a sit. Sit. Good girl. And now heel. Let's go. Heel. Come on. Up. So we just heel up the stairs. And we're going to sit at the top. Sit. Hey, sit. Good girl. Now we're going to heel. And sit again. Sit at the bottom. So that what happens is, the leash is a tool for training. And people will say, well, I don't have the dog on the leash. when I'm on the stairs? Well, put the dog on the leash so that you can teach the dog to have some self-control and pay attention on the stairs. The leash is a tool for training. So it's not every time, it's just until your dog understands. So now we're going to teach one step. So one step, here, over here. Come on, hey, here, this way, good girl. We're gonna have the dog sit over here. Come on, sit. Let's go. The dog's getting tired. Good girl. So I'm gonna give the direction one step. Come on. And we're gonna do just that. Come on, one step. And we're gonna take just one step, one step, one step. Come on. Good girl. One step. Let's go. Good girl. So we go up just one stair. Now we're going to do that again. One step, come on. And we take just one step. And again, one step. Come on. Up. One step. And I'm using the leash, you see, because she wants to bolt up the stairs. Come on, let's go. One step. Good. Wait for me. No. So now she's up to sit, so we're going to do it again. Let's go. Come on, one step. Good. So you see the leaves are blowing. She wants to chase the leaves. Come on, one step. Let's go. Good girl. One step. Let's go. One step. Good girl. One step. Good job. Good girl. One step. And we get to the bottom of the stair and we sit. Sit. Good. And we're going to go again. Come on. One step. Let's go. Here. Right here. Good girl. One step. Let's go. One step. Good. One step. Good job. Let's go. One step. Good girl. And on we go. We get to the top and we sit. Let's go. Heel. And we get to the bottom and we sit. So by teaching one step, you give the dog that self-control. Pretty soon I would take the leash off and hold just the collar. From there, I would just practice no hands. So the point is, if you go through those processes, little by little, you get your dog over fear of the stairs. You get your dog to slow down and walk nicely on the stairs. Because if your dog understands to go, you can always send the dog first, but also teaching the dog to always sit at the bottom and sit at the top is what will slow the dog down so that the dog understands that control and you will have safety at the stairs. So keep your questions coming, questions in the comments. I'd love to answer your questions, and you can always reach me through my website, peaceofmindcanine.com, or right here through our page. So please subscribe, like, follow, so we can keep these tips coming. I hope you find them helpful. There's a whole section starting on page 53 in the book, The Affection Connection. It's available on Amazon in either paperback or ebook. That will explain all of these stair behaviors and how to get your dog to behave on the stairs. So I'm Jack Grant from Peace of Mind Canine, and I hope this helps you get your dog to be confident and be safe on the stairs. Bye for now.